right? Now
investment,
that you can
yeah.
get.
From
Yeah.
14 to like 10% on Alchemist as well. So, but yeah, Dark Knight looks good. I mean, it's a massive hitting chaos skill. So when you start the league, you're not gonna like booty blast yourself to reflect, which is really nice. If the AOE and it said like +4 radius if you use it on yourself.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty fun, I think. You know, you go. There's so many ways to get the leech back. It looks like it was only taking maybe like 10% of your health.
Well,
So
on the
yeah,
thing that
It's
someone
like
links
8.
in chat, the data mine thing, so apparently it's 6% of Skelly's life, and then I'm guessing if there's no Skelly, it will hit you for 6%. I would just assume. Do we have any confirmation of like how it works with CI? Like, will you just one-shot yourself with CI with it?
Probably.
Probably,
it
It says live,
yeah, it
so
leaks
Yeah, yeah.
life. So
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a different. I think it had like a different wording than anything else in terms of because they had it written down on
yeah.
the thread, so maybe they had a wording that would like avoid so that you kill yourself to CI because it wasn't.
Wasn't a
Gosh, it
hit.
wasn't like Dodgeries or anything like that. It had a different wording to it, or they worded it differently on the description on the preview. So maybe.
So I'm excited for Dark Pack. I think it's gonna be really nice to have a chaos skill like that. I might play it as a berserker.
I
it seems like we're not going to use it with skeletons, really, except maybe for bosses.
Or
You have to
hardcore
invest quite a bit into. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not that hard to get a bit of generic leech and just leech back that amount. And just popping around with the extra AoE should be enough to just clear with that. And then the problem is that Skelly life without investment is pretty low, especially compared to what you would have if you're building a character for this, which, you know, if you're getting like 7k plus life or something, then you're not going to get that on Skellies unless you put a fair bit of investment into that. And is that really worth the investment? I don't know. Like just for the boss killing.
It might. I mean, in terms of like actual single target, it could do a lot because I'm pretty sure. What's the name of that thing? The thing that blows your minions up?
got a heartbound loop or something.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
the
The
minion
Minion
instability.
stability.
yeah, minion
Yeah.
stability. I'm pretty sure that scales with minion damage. So you could actually.
That's like not even gonna like kick in though, because you do 6% of their life. How long do skeletons last? Let me look this up. I'm skeptical. Hold on.
I think it would do decently. You would kill the skeletons fast.
Summon skeletons. Oh, they do last 20 seconds. Okay.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
probably enough. That's enough time to kill them then, I guess.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if you're taking 20 seconds to kill a boss fight, I mean, there's no
Although-
arguing whether or not the skill's
Yeah.
bad or good. You know?
But hold on. If you're using a totem, it just keeps resummoning them though. So what are you gonna summon them with? You know, manually cast your skellies and then do it. Then your skellies are just gonna die.
Well, there were like two things I was thinking was doing some like weird heartbound loop shenanigans to cheese them out. So you could maybe do some stupid like Scourge, Necro, heartbound loop. So there's like some synergy there. I don't know. Some people have said they might, if they make another good like channeled skill, or if poison ever becomes a thing again, you do like wither cast when channeling setups. I don't know, but you could
Yeah,
also
it
just
could
do
do
like Vol
something.
summon skellies right before a boss, then like spam button.
Yeah, Val Skelly seems probably like it's gonna be the way
mean,
to go then.
It does damage. Like, for instance, something that, like, because back in the day, before the changes to SRS, you couldn't really kill Shaper with SRS. Like, you could kind of do it, but it was incredibly hard. Like, almost impossible to do it. And now with the changes, I tried it a couple times, and it was quite decent, but having minion stability has made a huge difference. Like, it's very noticeable. So that amount of damage, if you can notice it on Shaper, and how the fight goes, I think you could definitely notice it with skeletons too. The skeletons should have slightly less, and your totem, you'll definitely be killing the skeletons faster than the totem can spawn them, I think. Because like you can get like a lot of skeletons, you know. So you'd have to reach that cap, and then it like starts over summoning from the first ones and all that. I think you do pretty okay. But I think they also changed something with like skeleton numbers, no?
Yeah, they've got like a new cap and stuff. Also, with Spell Echo, I'm guessing they'd only get damaged like once every 2 car, so to speak. So if you're like going like pure car speed route with Dart Pact, then it's like, do you actually want to use Echo, or do you want to be killing the skins faster, sort of thing?
You'd cast him channeling that shit.
Maybe.
No? With like Wither and then cast him channeling, and you're just bouncing the shit, and you're totem summoning the skeletons, and everything's blowing up, and there's chaos and poison, and you know.
Yeah, like in a world where we use poison, yeah, I agree with you, but I don't know if we're using poison or not.
Level 20 summon skeletons has a base life of 1700. Zombies, for comparison, are 4600.
Damn.
So their base life is kind of low.
Here's my question. On the gem, like obviously this is all could be changed before release, and maybe this data mine isn't even correct, but underneath the skeleton line on that gem, so 6% of skeleton's life dealt as chaos, there's like a base chaos damage. Does that also get added to the skeletons, or is that only if you self-cast it? Because that average hit is pretty big if that's like the level 20 value. And if that's added,
that should be either way. Like I think that's just like a baseline damage that always gets applied.
Yeah,
then,
that's what I assumed. Like that's the base, and it has the skelly life on top, sort of thing.
So then the thing is, if you're self-casting it, do you think it's 6% of your life dealt as chaos damage around you? Because it doesn't state that. It only states 6% of skeleton's life. Because let's say you have 5,000 life, that's 300 extra chaos damage on top of this. If you self-cast it on top of like a 600 something average hit, which is like the most massive chaos skill. Actually, probably one of the most massive like skills in general for AoE.
You're actually, that's an interesting point, because it doesn't specify that you deal a portion of your life at all. Like this is what we've been assuming, but the data mine stuff doesn't actually say that at all.
Yeah, but the data mine is like, you know, I don't know.
It might.
They've data mined so many things that just never came into fruition and are just outright wrong.
Yeah.
So, to move on to the other 2 skills, what do you reckon about Charge Dash, the little Naruto thing?
What the fuck? I thought they're gonna nerf movement abilities, and then they've released this shit. It seems crazy to me. I don't know. People have been talking a lot of shit about it, but it scales with like your attack speed and your movement speed and like AoE, and I don't know.
The one thing which seems interesting about it, so again, going back to the beautiful world of data mining, is the data mine doesn't have the melee tag, meaning you could potentially use it with bows and wands, which could be pretty cool. Because the main issue I have with that kind of a skill is that you don't want to go through the same pack twice. It's like all or nothing. So if you're going crit, you have to go crit. So if you're using like some juicy like 10% crit wand or something, go through the pack once. So, but what about boss damage? You've then got barrage for bosses, and that seems like that would actually be a really solid build. But yeah.
But then like, how does that work? Like how do you? Because it has to make sense, right? And you're going through it with a wand. Like, what are you doing with that wand?
Okay, do you remember that scene in Lord of the Rings where Legolas jumps on the shield and goes down the stairs?
Gotcha.
It's that, right? It's like going off, like wanding and shit. Like, bruh. It's a thing, yeah.
Huh? No. I don't see it. I don't know. To me, GGG is very much about like things making sense.
Really?
Split arrow, neutral.
You've never jumped through a doorway before, a closed door?
Well, no. I mean, technically, you know, you don't really know what's going on when you're jumping through it. Maybe you're like. When you're leap slamming, you're actually going to another dimension and then reappearing on the other side, you know?
Okay.
No, yeah, maybe that's like one example, but like I always thought that the shield charge, for instance, didn't make sense, that you can't shield charge with wands, but then I just think they fucked up something with the coding on it, you know, where it's somehow just not working, even though wands have damage, but you can't shield charge. I don't know. Have they ever said anything about that?
Well, it's got the melee tag. That's why.
Yeah, maybe.
One's on a melee weapon. That's it, basically.
Damn.
That's ugly. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think the ability it looks really, really, really strong. And I thought that they will do something with movement abilities, maybe, and like the general speed, because it does seem like they're trying to slow things down, especially now with like the release of the crit stuff, where crit targets like single target more than anything really, with the like status ailment changes and all of that stuff. It targets single target more than anything, and so if they're reducing that, it is now clear to me that they definitely, and increasing the boss life and all that, that they want people to be more focused on single target. And so the movement ability change thing, I was hoping that it's gonna come into fruition, but this definitely gives me makes me a little bit more skeptical about that.
For the people that want to use this as movement ability, it only scales, like the speed of the ghost is scaled by your move speed. Attack speed is only like the number of little explosions, and like it's hard to get move speed, right? So you're looking at Pathfinder,
it's
and
like
you really want to go
Queen of the
fast.
Forest,
You're looking at Queen of the Forest, and
going
like
slightly faster really, if you use it for movement.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Does it just add a bit of move speed, do you reckon? Or do you reckon it like multiplies your move speed?
They said it'll be like slightly faster than your normal run speed.
So it's not actually that like good as a movement skill, really.
It depends. Like it depends how much extra it adds, but it's kind of like, imagine if it was like a slightly juiced up Quicksilver with phasing.
It's like using phase run basically as a move skill.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you're also attacking on the way too.
Yeah. So it seems like it's more intended to be an offensive skill then.
Yeah. So the way that it's worded, if I remember correctly from what I've read up on it, is so you shoot the projection out. Once the projection's out, that's it. You can't cancel in any way. You have to teleport to it. The longer you hold out, the further it goes. It's.
What do you mean you can't cancel?
Once
you can just log out.
Oh,
it's like playing old Flame Blast, where you would like charge up a 10-stack Flame Blast, and then you would see that tiny zombie come out of the ground slowly, and then once it's out, it's like pops the Reflect Aura, and you're like, oh, okay, and you gotta log.
Dude, that just sounds like the most rage-inducing Reddit thread ever. Streamer cheats his own build. Like, you just have a compilation of someone like Mathel like canceling the thing or something.
That's how you used to do, man. Well, they changed it later, because now with Flame Blast you can't do that anymore. Because like even if you log out, it releases at the same time, so you just come back in.
I would assume the same thing would happen with this, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, maybe something's gonna happen. Yeah.
I can see a lot of people like killing themselves with it. I also think it's, for the people who want to build it with caster and channeling, that seems really silly to me. Like, it might be amazing, but the idea of having a skill which locks you into movement and then only does damage on like set intervals seems like a really easy way to just kill yourself in the middle of a pack. Like, you go, yeah, oh, the timing was off, dead. I don't know.
I mean, it depends. If you use, because like, it also depends how the targeting is, right? Because if the targeting is the same as it is on any channeling skill, wherever your cursor is,
it does it on where the cursor.
Yeah, it uses the cast and channeling. Like, you could, pre-cast into a certain direction. So like, you click and then you hold down the button and you move it.
Oh, you almost like let it kill everything, then you teleport once it's. Oh, that could be cool actually.
Yeah, so that would be pretty cool. I don't know. Casting channeling is surprisingly strong in my opinion. Like, I've used it a couple times now to level, and I don't know, it feels good. I always thought that it's gonna feel really bad because of the delay, and I think they even nerfed it because they used to, with quality, have like reduced delay, I think, but I'm not sure about that. But it still feels pretty good. Like, once you've got it leveled up, it definitely feels like a pretty fast cast.
Yeah.
I
don't like about it.
It has a little like more damage thing on it as well. It's not crazy, but the gem itself is a little multiplier. So
yeah. I don't like is it doesn't cast your spell, the CWC spell, until 0.35 seconds. It's not like instant and then there's a cooldown so you can't like right click spam it. It's like you hold it down and then 0.35 seconds later the first spell goes off, which is like kind of annoying, but you can work around that.
It gets better. It gets better when you get levels because it reduces that cooldown. And like, I think it's just different. It's hard to get used to, sort of, because normally with an ability you want to click and the thing dies instantly and that's it. Well, with this it's like, you go like, for instance, if you were to use Scorching Ray, you go like an arc, right? You're supposed to do this rather than just do this. So if you do this with everything, it works pretty well. But if you just do that, then yeah, it doesn't really work. So it's not instantaneous in that way.
I will say that mechanically, this skill is really interesting and different looking like to play, right?
Yeah, it does look cool.
They're definitely trying something a bit different here, which is pretty exciting. Like I can't even. When I look at this and look at the video, I'm like, I can't even imagine what that's going to feel like to play as a skill, which that's kind of exciting because usually you can look at my skills and you'd be like, oh yeah, it's kind of like this other skill. Like it'll look a bit different, but yeah, this actually seems like I don't even know what it's going to play like. What will that feel like to play? I don't know. Will it be really awkward? Will it be really smooth?
That's the one good thing. Like the Stormburst thing is a little bit. It's a cool skill, but it's mechanically quite boring. But with both Dark Pact and Charge Dash, you can tell they've actually been like really thinking something up. So I don't know if do we know how many other gems we're expecting to get, if any?
Just support gems, the like 13 support gems or whatever we're getting.
Okay, so no
Pretty
more
sure it's just the 3 skills.
Okay.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
I was hoping we get like.
You think so, or they said that?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they mentioned 3 at one point. That would be how many would
be a nice surprise. 10 new active skill
Maybe
gems.
not publicly.
With 10 new acts. I think it's surprise
I think it's just...
right?
They said there would be 5 skill gems supposedly. Really? Wow. Okay. I thought it was just this though. Wow, that's exciting then. If there's going to be more.
Yeah.
I mean,
At
these
some
are
point,
definitely
could be
mechanically. Mechanically, they're a lot more interesting. Like, but I don't know. I'm so skeptical of that. Like what Ziggy talked about, how it's going to feel, because I guess it sort of feels like a moving flame blast type of thing. But like flame blast feels pretty okay. Maybe not nowadays. Yeah, but like it feels okay. It doesn't feel too bad if you're just standing around. And this would be the same thing. And the last ability of the 3, the little ball sacks. It's the same thing, right? You just kind of stand there, and when you release it, it then goes off. So I'm kind of worried about that not feeling that great, unless you can really scale it up where like it travels really fast. Maybe then.
I can imagine with like enough cast speed on it, it could be pretty cool. So the way I know that skill works is, or the way I think it works, you shoot out the little orbs or balls, as Rise calls them. The balls do damage. Then when you let go, they then explode for more damage, right? So it's like the projectile, then a delayed AoE on the release.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, this deals initial damage when it's going through the mobs?
Oh, a tiny bit.
Yeah.
It sounds like a really small amount.
So it's like it gently the balls caress your face and explode in a bukkake of damage, you know.
It definitely looks very satisfying to play though. From the video, it looked so satisfying to play. I don't know.
Smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, very.
I think I want to play this skill. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be really fun. But the thing that triggers me a little bit is in the video they show a lot of custom channel setups with it, because it looks flashy. But I'm like, inefficient, because it's a skill that you mandatorily have to, it's mandatory for you to release the channel. And when you do that, you interrupt your custom channel procs. So unless you have the timing of a god, you're gonna delay your custom channel triggers if you're trying to DPS with custom channel. So it just you shouldn't use those things together. It doesn't make sense.
Is that going to be the next Reddit accuses Ziz of using bots? His timings are too good on releasing his channeling. Must be some auto channel right click.
He always releases the channel within a millisecond, exact millisecond of the next trigger.
You see Cute Dog taking
while
notes
typing.
off camera.
While typing, and while pressing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude, I'm not gonna use cast on channel. Yeah, actually I might with Spark, but it's gonna be juicy.
How do you feel about the new Spark? We can transition and talk about the threshold jewels stuff.
It depends on charged dash, because like Spark has more than double the base damage of all Spark, right? So initially you don't need that many links. So losing the links to cast on channel and charge dash isn't a big deal. And then depending on how fast you can get the charge dash, you can get Spark Projectile Helm if you want. Get 2 jewels for 4 more proj. So the Nova is gonna be like really nice. It's gonna shoot out more projectiles per second
2
than
jewels
Spark
though?
did.
That's like 50%.
That's like 50% reduced duration.
Dude, I did that widescreen stretching thing you know, where like you narrow down the top and bottom so you can see more to the left. Um, if you have one increased duration cluster, or God forbid you want to use the gem, it still goes like 2 screens away with faster proj. And I was using like a level 1 faster proj. So maybe you don't need two. Maybe you'll just use one and one duration set of nodes. But it's fine. Yeah, you're getting, you know, like 30 plus projectiles per second. False.
Let's do this! On Overwatch! Let's move already! Scanning. Will do! What's over there? Affirmative, covering now. Let's do this.
Matey! Arr, matey! Can we wrap this up? Me and Morty have some synthetic laser eels oxidizing in the garage.
Location confirmed. I got your stuff here. I'm on it.
We'll be fine. Let's party! Oh, Morty. Oh, it's about to start, Morty.
Tired of waiting around. I'm on it. Scanning. If you say so. On Overwatch. Here I come. Overwatch. You want some more? Let's move already! Target eliminated. I got nothing. Negative damage. Tired of waiting around. You can't handle me. Let's do this! Plenty to go around. It hit the plate! Who's keeping score? Draining ammo fast. I'll take the high road. Hit the armor! Target neutralized. I guess that'll be okay. Overwatch!
All right, now it's on, baby. Oh, jeez. Everybody relax. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros out there. You're gonna be fine. Morty, don't look now, but battle's about to start. Oh my god, no! I ain't ready for this. I didn't do this.
Affirmative, covering now. Rock and roll! On Overwatch! I'm trusting you here. Scanning. Finally! On Overwatch. Finally! On Overwatch.
This 1-5, you're near the target position.
Moving to Overwatch.
Quick, Morty! We can run out of this simulated world before it reboots. Yo, what up, my glip glops?
Here I come. On Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now. Let's do this. Affirmative, covering now. Tired of waiting around. Moving to Overwatch. I got it, right? Advent troops here.
Whatever you do, don't bother trying to get the meeseeks to help you improve your game. You suck too bad.
Whew, you see that?
Somebody turn the game off. Let me free. Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting. Ah, look at this game. It just started, baby.
Finally. Got it covered. Overwatch. If you say so. Affirmative, covering now. Here I come. Waiting around. We're green to go. Scanning. Finally. On Overwatch. Got it covered! What's over there? Overwatch! Tired of waiting around. Moving to Overwatch.
Yo, what up, my glip globs?
That is not good. It hit the plate! Taking heavy fire! Armor still holding. Draining ammo fast. Here I come. Let's do this. Got it covered. Come get some. Let's move already. On Overwatch.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
Arr, matey! Arr, matey! All right, now it's on, baby. Oh, jeez!
Here I come. What do you think that does? Scanning. On Overwatch. I guess that'll be okay. On Overwatch. Let's move already. Affirmative. Covering now. Let's do this. Overwatch. Advent troops spotted. You want some more?
Well, if it's any consolation, none of that mattered and it was all stupid.
It's still moving. It's dead. It has to be dead. That would hurt! Finally!
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
I need an evac here! Let's do this. Target eliminated.
Menace 1-5. All hostile contacts near your position have been eliminated. Move to rendezvous for extraction.
Here I come! Finally! If you say so. Starting to get cooked!
We'll be fine. Let's party!
Got it. Evac confirmed.
Menace 1-5. Status confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
Your troops performed admirably, Commander. Destroying that facility will slow the aliens' development of the Avatar project, and give us time to further establish the resistance movement.
Avenger plotting new course. Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new course.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander. Commander, the lab is currently idle. We're wasting valuable time and resources by not conducting any research. Please consider providing us with a directive as soon as possible. Greetings, Commander. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Located. Setting course for the East African sector. sky range.
In position for deployment.
As far as we can tell, this forge is some sort of alien production facility, most likely tied to that stuff we found at the Black Site. Advent and the alien forces won't be happy to see us, so expect heavy resistance. We have to do whatever it takes to find out what's going on in there. This is Avenger. The facility is in range. Move to investigate.
Positions concealed.
Everybody relax. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros out there. You're gonna be fine.
Moving to position. Affirmative, covering now. Rolling. Eyes on the prize. Understood. Moving out. Affirmative, covering now.
Finally!
Orders confirmed. Moving out. They've spotted us! Woohoo! You see that? Shot failed to connect. Here I come. Got it covered. Affirmative, covering now. Come get some.
Get over here.
Let's do this. Scanning. Affirmative, covering now. Scanning. Got it covered. Affirmative, covering now. Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered! Here I come! Still holding! You want some? You want some more?
Here we are. Oh, okay.
Finally! Overwatch!
Mark Twain looks pissed.
Let's move already! Overwatch. Good to go. Let's move already. Moving to Overwatch. Let's move already. I'm on it. Grappling! On the move. Come get some.
Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting.
Tired of waiting around. Come get some. Move, move, move! Scanning.
What can I say? I like to keep things interesting.
Tired of waiting around. Come get some. You hear that?
Somebody turn the game off. Let me free. All right, now it's on, baby. Oh, jeez.
Let's do this. On Overwatch. Overwatch. Tired of waiting around. Overwatch. Here I come! Moving to Overwatch. Let's do this. Light 'em up! Adjusting aim.
We'll be fine. Let's party! Arr, matey! Arr, matey! Ah, look at this game. It just started, baby.
Let's move already! Come get some. Come get some. Tired of waiting around? Got it covered.
Great!
Tired of waiting around. Hard target, minimal damage. This is for you! ready for a surprise! Multiple targets neutralized.
Can we wrap this up? Me and Morty have some synthetic laser eels oxidizing in the
Finally.
garage.
Overwatch. Overwatch. Overwatch.
I'm coming in.
Let's move already. Scanning. You can't handle me. Got some advent here.
Quick, Morty! We can run out of this simulated world before it reboots.
Here I come. Moving to Overwatch. I'm ready. On Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay.
Finally. On Overwatch. X-ray neutralized. Tired of waiting around. Affirmative, covering now. Double time. No need to ask twice. On Overwatch. Getting it done.
Ooh, it's my favorite show.
Matey! Matey! Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting.
Location confirmed. I'm on it. Let's do this. Got it covered. I'm on it. Scanning.
What can I say? I like to keep things interesting.
Tired of waiting around. I'm on it. Shh, I think I heard something. Here I come. Come get some. Double time. Got it covered.
This is going to be funny!
I'm all over it. Enemy movement ahead. Come get some. Affirmative. Covering now. Scanning. Here I come. Affirmative. Covering now. Quiet. Do you hear something? Advent forces sighted. Yeah, I didn't get it. Shot failed to connect. That armor's tough. Who's keeping score? Need a resupply? Let's move already! I'm on it! You can't handle me! Weapons burning ammo fast! These aren't civilians. They're Advent.
Yes.
And judging by the subject's condition, I would say it was recently manufactured.
No wonder they just keep coming.
We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Solid copy. Affirmative. Covering now.
We'll be fine. Let's party!
Here I come. I'm on it. On it! Let's move already! So, here it is! Got it covered!
Don't answer that.
First it's human bodies. Now we're finding Advent. Something tells me they didn't abduct these ones.
Looks more like a production facility to me. The configuration is different. Is it possible? Could this be where the Advent forces are coming from?
Nothing is beyond the realm of possibility when dealing with the aliens.
We're green to go! Hunt them down! No need to ask twice. You want some more? Not even close.
Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting.
Tenfold! Got it covered. Finally! Overwatch.
Why did the bat cross the road? Because it was stapled to the chicken. Ha! Good.
This is Avenger. Package is in range.
Finally! Got it covered. On Overwatch.
We'll be fine. Let's party!
Tired of waiting around. Overwatch. On the move. Come get some. Here I come. Stick and move. Let's do this.
It's just like the one.
Carefully! Preserve the specimen at all costs!
Confirmed acquisition of the package. Move to evac.
Looks like they called in some friends. Maybe we should leave them. Here I come! Come get some!
So many possibilities.
Advent forces on the ground. Yeah, I didn't get it.
Quick, Morty! We can run out of this simulated world before it reboots!
Let's do this. Affirmative, covering now. Moving to position. Hostile target down. Ten-4.
Get over here.
Location confirmed. Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
Somebody turn the game off. Let me free.
Finally. Scanning. Deploying grapple. Overwatch. Tired of waiting around. I'm gone.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
Here we are.
Let's move already! On Overwatch! Got some advent here. You can't handle me! Hostile terminated.
Totes malotes, dog.
On the move. Let's do this! I'm on it.
Okay.
I'm on it. Back in! On Overwatch! I'm on it. I'm going.
We've got what we came for. Let's get clear of the area.
squad made it back whole, and the aliens paid the price. Great work, Commander.
Within the confines of the suit we recovered, we have found what could very well be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces. Even focusing my efforts solely on this research, it will take a significant dedication of time and resources.
New objective added.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
I have no doubt your recovery of the unknown specimen and the destruction of this facility will prove to be a turning point, Commander. Excellent work.
Avenger plotting new course.
Just like the one we found the commander in.
On the surface, yes. But in function... Commander, excellent. We can begin. It is no secret that Advent soldiers possess both human and alien genetic characteristics. Preliminary analysis led me to believe that this was the result of direct modifications made to a pre-existing human host. Prisoners, or perhaps even unwitting volunteers.
See your local Advent recruiter today.
However, the reality is something else entirely. The Advent troopers at the facility we discovered, including the specimen before you, were manufactured. Each soldier possesses a unique genetic code. Predominantly human, of course, but with some fragments left open.
Left open for what?
Whatever alien DNA Advent wishes to insert. Sectoid, mutant, even the species our soldiers refer to as Berserker. In all cases, human genetic material serves as a bonding agent, holding the strands together.
Human material? You mean the stuff we found at the Blacksite facility?
Precisely. The key component in their soldier manufacturing process.
So we've been fighting ourselves this entire time.
In a way. But I believe there's more to it than that. The human DNA in this specimen bears one key difference from the entirety of the sequences decoded in the Shadow Chamber. Psionic sensitivity. Given the sheer volume of strands involved, this cannot be accidental.
Screening process at the clinics. Avatar.
The potential power of a being created with this template is significant. Central. Had we not intercepted it before the process was completed...
I know, Doctor. Continue your research. Let us know if you find anything else.
We are now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a complete understanding of this avatar we have long sought. This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished, perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Setting course for Eastern European Ward. Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
The Resistance set up a data tap on the Advent network through an access point in this area, and they've been retrieving data critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent picked up on the signal and are moving to destroy the emplacement. We need to move in and eliminate any hostile forces threatening that device. Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
We'll be fine. Let's party!
10-4. Got it. Moving. Location confirmed.
Aren't you clever?
Affirmative. Affirmative, covering now. Moving to position. I have eyes on the enemy. Moving. On Overwatch. Headed there now.
Honey, I'm home.
we wrap this up, me and Morty have some synthetic laser eels oxidizing in the garage.
Moving to designated position. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Frag out! We're busted!
It was worth it to see the look on her face.
That is not good! You can't handle me! I'm busted. Here I come!
Oh, that's not good. Arr, matey! Arr, matey!
Go help him out! Finally! Objective sighted.
Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
Heading out! Run until empty! Not good!
Get ready!
many is that now? Tired of waiting around!
Quick, Morty! We can run out of this simulated world before it reboots! Mark Twain looks pissed!
Accessing system. We're in. I'm on it. On the move. Scanning. Let's do this. Affirmative. Covering now.
I set a trap.
Finally! Scanning. I got nothing. Need to find some new cover!
Totes malotes, dog.
Here I come. Tired of waiting around. It hit the plate! Hey, toss me some ammo! On Overwatch! Hit the armor! On reserves!
Nothing like a little chaos to liven up the party.
Is this what we're looking for? Advent forces moving on our position. Let's do this!
Somebody turn the game off. Let me free. Oh, Morty. Oh, it's about to start, Morty.
Let's do this. Affirmative, covering now. On your order. I'm on it. Scanning.
I'm coming in. I think it's time to up the stakes.
Good to go. Affirmative, covering now. It's still moving.
Ooh, oh, not good.
I got nothing. Adjusting aim. Advent forces on the ground.
Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting.
Hauling ass! Already there. This looks like the stuff. Scanning. Overwatch. was that now?
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Hello, Commander.
At one point, I thought about trying to bring in an Advent mech to see if we could integrate the Gremlin AI. The idea being to bolster our staff with robotic assistance. I eventually decided not to bring it up to Central or Tygan, at least not until things settle down some. Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Avenger plotting new course.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central. The Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can, in a way, by manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things by remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit
created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door, which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being is something else entirely, something beyond anything we have ever seen.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders. We have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. I await your orders, Commander. I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Hello, Commander. Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Commander will need to completely scan this region before we can establish contact with the local resistance. I'd advise we stick around and finish the job, but the choice is yours. Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander. I am ready to begin on your order, Commander. I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
We're reading you.
Avenger plotting new course. Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
We're calling this heavy power armor the War Suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make him, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons. Sky Ranger.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
We got a tip from a Resistance hacker operating out of this area. Apparently he gained access to the Advent network nearby right before alien reinforcements hit. It sounds like he may have had a lead on data critical to the latest alien operation, but we'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover it. Secure the area and hack in before Advent shuts down the connection. We need to seize control of that data if we're going to have any chance of stopping their progress. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Arr, matey! Arr, matey! Yo, what up, my glip-glops?
Position confirmed. Overwatch. Headed there now. I'm on it. Okay. We got a hostile squad here. On Overwatch. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Heading out. Moving to Overwatch.
Everybody relax. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros out there. You're gonna be fine. All right, now it's on, baby. Oh, jeez.
Scanning. On Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now. That's affirmative. On Overwatch. Rolling. Whew! You see that? We're busted!
Come on, get with it!
Get it together. Shot wide. Adjusting aim. Tired of waiting around.
Totes malotes, dog. Oh boy, whoa, I can't, what a good work. What a good work you did. It just started, baby.
Let's do this. Hacking in. I'm in. Moving! Moving to Overwatch. Location confirmed. Moving to Overwatch. I guess that'll be okay. Moving to Overwatch. Let's move already! Objective position confirmed.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
Advent forces sighted.
Sheesh, your liver must be really hurting.
Tired of waiting around. Accessing system. We're good to go.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Stepping off. What's over there? Overwatch! Let's do this! I'm on it. Shot failed to connect. That is not good. Finally! If you say so. Take this! Let's move already! Here! Have some! You can't handle me! Running dry! Come get some! You want some more?
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Not a single casualty reported, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
Setting course for India.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander. Hello, Commander. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. Greetings, Commander. I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Yes, Commander. I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete. I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. Commander? I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Setting course for Chile. Sky Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Somehow a group of resistance operatives managed to disable a UFO that's set down near one of their camps in this area. They gave us the ship's position, and it's likely to be carrying valuable alien technology, so we're moving in to secure the site.